Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I'm going to show you here an article, and I have to make a confession. Confession about my, I don't want to say character, but skills or maybe lack of a criticism, personal criticism, a misgiving. I am not, or I think, I can't really, or it's hard for me to play a weasel, to be a weasel. It's hard for me, but I can detect weasels very fast. Or I can't really be a bullshitter. It's hard. I mean, it hurts. But I immediately notice, smell bullshit. And this is one of those articles that I would like to point to you, how this author, Andrew Romano, he is a weasel, he is a bullshitter. Now, I don't know if I would have been able to write a title like that and convey this falsity or this narrative. I figured it out reading it. I realized, BS, I can see through you, Andrew. But I don't know if I would have been able to be such a weasel and unfair spin doctor, news spin doctor. Let me show you. Here it is. This is Iowa caucuses results. Trump wins in a landslide as Haley and DeSantis scrap for second. Do you see anything wrong over there? Or anything that tries to take from someone, gives to someone else? So basically, Andrew, right here, this guy right here, he is creating two narratives. The first one is DeSantis and Haley are on the second place. And the third one, Vivek Ramaswamy, doesn't exist. Through just the title, this guy is a genius in weaselship. I'm pretty sure he likes soybean latte by his face. So let's look. Trump wins in a landslide. Okay, that's clear. He can't get him down. That's a statement. And then Haley and DeSantis scrap for second. No, I want to know who was the second. I want to know who was the third. But no, they make both like they're on the second. They're fought for the second. Okay, who's on the third? We don't know. Where's Vivek Ramaswamy? Not in the title. This is genius. And he's young. And he drinks soybean so he can lactate. Soybean latte. Whew. Bullshit alert. And we have here Donald Trump. Yeah, won 53.3%. Obviously, if you ask Donald Trump, he probably said he won with about 80%. Now we have DeSantis, 20%. Nikki Haley, 18%. So it's 1.8% less. And he's talking about who's on the second place. Why don't you say first place, second place, third place? No, he said second place. Okay, if you said second place, who's on the third place? And then doesn't say a squeak about Vivek Ramaswamy. Nothing. And the last one is 0.6. So don't you think I would have thought that he would have mentioned, I can't make it like this, he would have mentioned at least the first four that are over, right? Look at this, what a difference. You can claim, well, that's only 76% versus 18. Not even half. But 0.6 is not even half of 7.6. So I would have included the first floor. Now, obviously, I'm subjective on this one, or I'm sensitive towards Ramaswamy, which I would definitely would like to see him in a leading position. I like Trump. If I could have them both, I would have them both. But I think that Ramaswamy is going to be the next big thing. He's faster. He's I don't want to say smarter, but he's versed in talking with the press, explaining his reasons, articulating his ideas. He's the best. All those guys over there. I like Trump, but Trump had his chance for years, and I think he didn't do a good job as he should have. But I don't think he was allowed. So I think his hands were tied. I didn't like many things about Trump's presidency, even though obviously compared with this imbecile right now is like that. But hey, people voted for a guy who they don't want to show up at his concerts, but somehow he's in top of the charts. How is that possible? It's like you have two singers, Trump and Biden. Trump, if you go, he shows up in your city, the stadium is full. In every city he goes. Biden shows up in a city for a concert, nobody shows up. But guess what? Biden's albums sell better than Trump's. So he has more fans that don't show up at his concerts whatsoever, but buy his albums. How is that possible? It's impossible. It's highly towards impossible. This is the probability. But he wins. So the other guy is like a singer, sells albums, shows up at every concert, is sold out in stadiums, not 30-seat venues. The other guy shows up in town, the stadiums, he doesn't even go to the stadiums, is empty, and he sells more albums. His fans love him, loves his music, they love his music, but don't want to see him. Where have you seen this happening? In what kind of reality? In a fake one. In a fake one. So Ramaswamy obviously is on the fourth place, and the two they still prop this Nikki Haley, empty as a fucking toilet bowl after you flushed. That's what she is. And Ron DeSantis, he unfortunately, you can't compare him with Donald Trump. You can't compare him with Vivek Ramaswamy. That's my personal assessment. Don't get upset, okay? You support whomever you want, but you can have your opinion, I can have mine. And mine is that I think Vivek Ramaswamy is the fastest and the deepest, and I don't know, we'll see. The fact is, and now let's read what this weasel is saying. As widely expected, former President Donald Trump cruised to an easy victory in Monday's chilly Iowa caucuses, the opening salvo of the 2024 GOP nominating contest. The route further cements Trump's status as the most likely candidate to face off against President Biden, a Democrat, in November general elections. I'm not convinced Biden will be the on the other side. The Associated Press called Iowa for Trump at 8:32 p.m. Eastern Time, just half an hour after the caucuses began. Voters are still being counted, beep, beep, and it says, and most suspenseful battle for second place between Florida Governor DeSantis and former South Carolina Nikki Haley, who later served as a We don't care who is on the second place when the distance is so big. 53, 20, 18. We don't even care who's on the second place. If let's say Trump would have 53 and the other one would have, let's say, 40, I would say, yeah, who was on the second place? Because that 40 can get, from the other 10 available or 7 or whatever. But it's not. It's 20. Well, all Nikki Haley is going to go to DeSantis? I don't think so. And let's see where we find here. Maybe we find down here Ramaswamy. Let's see if we see it right here. Haley and DeSantis continue to compete for a losing second place. Impossible. No chance second place. Okay? Let's see where we find the name Ramaswamy in all this. I dare you. I'm looking. Even Senator Ted Cruz shows up and others. I'm still looking for Ramaswamy. Did I miss him? No, because there's not a word about Vivek Ramaswamy in all this article. Nothing. I'm looking. I see DeSantis again. I see Haley again. I see DeSantis again. I see DeSantis again. Haley again. DeSantis again. Haley again. DeSantis again. Haley again. Bob whatever. Governor. Nothing. Governor DeSantis. Haley. I don't see Biden, even Biden, who has nothing to do here, he's still there. President, and the only thing is right here is Ramaswamy, right here. These guys are trying to bury Ramaswamy as the media buried Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Congratulations. This is the democratic system, United States of America. If you believe in it, go and vote. Free and fair elections. So you see how this Andrew composed his article? You heard about Trump, and then most of it was about Haley and DeSantis, 20 and 18. Well, give this guy a trophy. I don't want to tell you what kind of trophy. It's just a joke. YouTube is just a joke. I'm not going to make it. I don't take a chance with these guys. These guys are too dense. They have square heads. Joke? What is that? Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.